Hi, everybody. This is Jean again. It is great to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's topic is grief. I understand it can be, a very heavy subject. Um, However, I personally think that as a society, we don't really talk about grief, you know, often enough. And we feel that we go through grief by ourselves, being alone and not being supported. So the reason that I actually decided to make a video is because of my recent experience. So so I visited my brother lately, and so he's very sick. He just got surgery, and he's given a short time, or a limited time to live. Although we really don't know for sure. And I mean, I would say like nobody knows. While I was there, I didn't really think too much, and he seemed to be doing very well. I enjoyed the time. But after I came back, and I mean, I would be like driving on the highway, like just crying the whole way, to work. And the interesting thing is that like I didn't even know, I had no idea that I was grieving, over this impending loss. So so the reason that I actually realized that I was grieving, it was because I started to hear voices, really the first time in my life. I wasn't particularly, alarmed by that because the voices were very, benevolent. They were just not bothersome. And at least like one case, it was very helpful and insightful. However, I just got, very curious. Like always, I just like, well, what's happening, right? So I decided to Google, and it is interesting that like about 5 to 25% of people during their lifetime would hear voices. So it is, I mean, it could be a sign of mental, disease, but it could be not. So the interesting thing is that like one of the triggers to hear voices is actually grief, like extreme like sadness. So just for the first time, it dawned on me that I was actually grieving over, you know, the possible loss of my brother. It was, actually very powerful realization that, I was going through grieving, and I can, maybe, do something about it if I want to. So then I started to watch, YouTube videos on grief. that's where I usually turn to, to help me going, through struggles. So they were very helpful. So so next morning I got up and this idea just came to my mind that telling me that nothing is ever mine to start with. So if nothing is ever mine to start with, then how could I lose something? So everything, including my brother, is given to me through grace that, I have never had to earn. So with that notion, instead of grieving over the loss, I become a very grateful to this precious gift that I have been given, a beloved brother uh, who has been in my life for a long, long time. I mean, how great that is that I haven't really been grateful for. So expanding that idea, so I realized that not only my brother, not only like the blue sky, the beautiful sunshine, or the fresh vegetables, or the perfect fruits in my life, all the people that I love, and I will never be able to earn those. They have just all come into my life by the grace of the universe. With that, I'm very thankful. And with that, I have stopped crying every day. So I would like to conclude this video by reading, about this experience that I wrote, just to share with you and to encourage you. Here it is. In that shattered moment, a revelation entered my brain. Nothing is ever mine, not my brother, not the radiant sunshine. If nothing is ever mine to start with, how can I ever lose them? From attitude to gratitude, I turn around. Thank you for giving me my brother for all this time. Thank you all for watching and stay well. I will see you next time. Bye bye.